Okay, right. So, it's George Cooper here. I'm joined by my little brother Fred Cooper. How you doing, son?
Elated, absolutely elated. I can't believe it. I'm just in disbelief, to be honest, mate. I am.
It's Fulham 2, Chelsea 1, the most dramatic of away victories out of nowhere. Harry Wilson, Rodrigo Muniz, you've written yourself into the history books. I mean, talk me through the scenes when that second went in. When that first went in, for that matter.
First one, Wilson. Obviously, I felt like I ran a 5k, and when Muniz scored in the 95th, honestly, I feel like I've run a marathon. I'm exhausted, but so happy with the endorphins inside me. I can't believe it, mate. This is topped all Christmases. I'm just so happy. What has happened, mate? What has happened?
I mean, Harry Wilson and Rodrigo Muniz have both written themselves in the history books with this performance. This doesn't happen. You know, it's been 1979 since Fulham beat Chelsea at the Bridge. Unprecedented. I thought in the first half, on balance, Chelsea were probably the better side. They had the better of chances. Cole Palmer obviously causing us all sorts of problems. He got his goal. I think probably on balance we were maybe lucky to be just 1-0 down going into the second half. But then second half, we were just a different team. Just outclassed them, outplayed them, made Chelsea look bang average. I mean, what do you think was the difference for you between the first half performance and the second half performance?
I thought we won every second ball in the second half. I thought we wanted it so much more, and we came flying out of the traps. And like, I was at half time. I was like, let's not continue this trend and conceding a second goal or conceding straight after the half time break in the 45th to the 60th minute. Because if we concede to Chelsea 1-0 down already, 2-0, I think it's over. But we just didn't do that, and we just battled on. And I just always thought to myself, if we keep in this game at 70 minutes at 1-0 down, it's not so bad, because we can push for we can push for an equaliser. And what happened? We won 2-1. Like, I just thought we got to keep in the game 75 minutes, 80 minutes, or even 70 minutes. Like, we just have to keep in the game, and we did that. But we weren't defensive after the second half. I thought we were going for it as well.
Yeah.
And Marco Silva, what more can we say? He's a genius. He's just writing himself in Fulham folklore even more after that result, and I thought he couldn't get better after the Brentford game in November, but this has topped it somehow. Honestly, I don't know how it's topped it, but it has, 100%.
He's done it again.
He's done it again.
We've done it again. I have to say, the substitutions when they were made, so I'm talking Adam off for Harry Wilson, who else came on? Jimenez for Muniz. I was thinking, and Kenny as well came on, and I thought, Adama looked like he was our most sort of like creative, our most potent attacking force. Everything was coming through him. We had his pace. He was causing Cucurella some problems. I thought, I don't know whether I would have taken Adama off, but I kind of see what he's trying to do with Wilson. And then Wilson just came on and did exactly what he was meant to do, 100%. Just getting on the back post. And how sweet was it that he was Tosin's man. Tosin lost his man. I mean, like, we were in different tiers. I was in the upper, you were in the lower. I mean, Tosin was getting a lot of stick, but I mean, was he getting some absolute pelters from the lowers?
Oh, undoubtedly he was, and maybe that filtered into him for the game. I don't know, but Wilson came on for Adama, and as I said, I thought Adama was doing really well, but Silva made the move, and it's paid off. And I think, looking back at it now in hindsight, Wilson probably was the right decision, because I don't think the game was stretched. I thought the game was really in the centre of the pitch, and Wilson's a fantastic technical player, and I think he just got on the end of stuff, and obviously the goal. And I think Adama is great if you've got so much space on the flanks, but we were only really going down Robinson's flank, and Robinson was the only real player going down that flank. And obviously Robinson was excellent. When we say this every week about Robinson, he was absolutely fantastic. But I think the Wilson in hindsight was a great move, and Muniz, bit of physicality up top, and I think Jimenez was kind of, it's harsh to say he went missing, but I felt like he didn't have the effect that he wanted to have on the game. And bringing on Muniz held the ball up fantastically, and yeah, it was just a complete right decision by Marco Silva, and he's what a manager we have.
Yeah, so I don't think Jimenez had a particularly bad game. You know, I thought he was dogged. He was pretty, tidy with the holding up ball and chasing everything down and bringing our sort of like flanks into it very well. And then, but when we made the substitution, I just thought, okay, let's see what happens. And it was totally the right move, because Muniz was a handful, as we know he can be. I mean, talk me through Sasha Lukic's performance, because it was night and day when you cast your mind back to last year.
Yeah, February time.
Yeah, I was talking with my mate Sam as we were walking to find a little quiet spot, and he said Lukic's performance at Stamford Bridge last year made me want to, or it made me contemplate stopping watching football altogether. And then, lo and behold, this time out, he was just man of the match performance.
I mean, I think this is the best example how much he's got on leaps and bounds. It's night and day. Like the Chelsea game back in February, it was not his day. It was a very, very poor performance. But today, it just shows how much he's improved, and won every ball. Was fantastic. Obviously, he let little fouls go and stuff, and but that's what you need. He reminded me a bit of your Hansen back in the day, just kind of leaving a bit on Palmer, but not too much for a foul, but not getting a yellow card at all. Yeah. But he was just fantastic, absolutely fantastic, and he's, for me, so far, he's one of the players of the season. Obviously, Robinson's been fantastic as well, but Lukic has improved so much, and what a player we have in midfield. And who we thought with Palhinha going, we were panicking, and Lukic and Berger. I know Berger didn't play today, but Lukic, he's more of a good replacement, and Berger alongside him.
Yeah, it was an interesting starting lineup because obviously we were playing three at the back. Anderson coming back in, Bassi to his left, Diop to his right, and Robinson and Timmy really pushing up the field. Robinson in particular kind of is reminiscent of when Ryan Sessegnon used to play it in an advanced role for us. But I mean, again, Robinson, just time and time again, he's just superb. I want to say a shout out for Bernd Leno today, who kept us in that match with 4 or 5
till the very final seconds of the game. What a save!
World class save. So he had the point blank header from Cucurella. He had another ball, I think it's from Fernandez, where he tipped over the bar. I'll have to look at the highlights back. And then right at the death, after we'd gone 2-1 up. I mean, from where I was sat, it looked like an unbelievable save. Was it the same when you were?
First half one.
No, second half.
Second half.
Right at the death.
Right at the death. I mean, I was more just kind of head down. I didn't want to look at the game, to be honest. I was just get me to the final whistle. I just couldn't watch. It was like watching penalties. But yeah, I saw the leap, and it was a fantastic save by what I saw. But obviously, you need to watch it back on match today. But he was exceptional all game. He made a massive save in the first half, and that kept us in it really. Because I think if that went in 32nd, 33rd minute kind of time, I really don't see us going back from 2-0 down. So Leno, fantastic goalkeeper. He's up there with one of the best goalkeepers I think we've had at this club. Obviously, Van der Sar maybe pips it at the moment, but just a fantastic shot stopper and works so well with our system. And I think with this team at the moment, we are so unified and we've got a real team spirit. And what a time to be a Fulham fan. Honestly, what a time. I can't believe it, George. It's just fantastic.
Yeah, it's not the most coherent of quick takes. We're a little bit giddy, I think, and I'm still shaking, to be perfectly honest. There were just the scenes in the away end, limbs, people hugging, elbows flying everywhere.
Never seen the like.
Oh man, and this season already has given us so many really, really iconic.
This is what I want as a football fan. I want this as a football fan. I want to have 4 or 5 fantastic days out or home games, or we've already had 2 so far. In terms of last minute wins, and that's against derby teams, against local rivals. This is what you want. You want an exciting team, and this is what we have, and we need to appreciate that. And I think I'm so grateful for it, because it's just, I love it, mate. I love it.
Yeah, this has been one of the most fun seasons already, and we're only at December. I mean, hopefully we'll have a few more kind of mad results like this, but just drink it in, fans, because this does not happen. This does not. I think 1985, the last time we beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, that wasn't in the league. That might have been in the car. I don't know the facts, but I think my dad was saying 1985, but I don't know whether Dad's right. But 1979 was the last time in the league. I mean, there's going to be a lot of fighting soon now. We're just round the corner from the Durrell. We're just sort of itching to get back stuck in there, because it was crazy. It was crazy. I mean, yeah. Any final comments, Fred, before we conclude and get back on the beers?
I mean, I'm 20 and I've seen playoff semi-final against Derby, playoff final, obviously the Brentford behind closed doors. I think this today is top 3 ever Fulham games I've ever been to. Honestly, it was just, I can't see it being topped. Obviously, if we win something, maybe, obviously, but just fantastic. Against Chelsea, we never win at the Bridge at Chelsea. We haven't scored for 13 years at Chelsea.
Years.
And then we score 2 late on. Like, what is this? Honestly.
Oh man. Also, I just love how it was Muniz, because like with that goal, he has written himself into Fulham folklore. It doesn't matter what happens in his Fulham career from now, he will always be the man who clinched the goal at Stamford Bridge to make us win 2-1 on Boxing Day. It's funny how like Carlos Vinicius and Muniz, 2 Brazilian strikers, and now like they're immortalised. They will always be remembered.
100%. Vinicius has got his place in Fulham folklore. Muniz already had in my eyes, to be honest. A lot cult hero, but now he's engraved it like they do with trophies when they win something proper like metal marks. He is a legend, and what a boy. I hope all the players have 2 days off now. Actually, no, we got 4.
Unbelievable. There'll be more analysis of the game on the podcast. JC will be hosting that one. So yeah, just drink it in, Fulham fans. Enjoy it. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas break. Yeah, gonna go off now for a few pints, I think. Thank you very much, Fred.
Cheers, George. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Go on, you Whites.
Go on, you Whites.